Happy Thursday, everyone. Wow, what an incredible experience this has been. I hope you've all enjoyed the past 2 days that have been chock full of amazing speakers, insightful words of wisdom, fascinating STEM demo videos, and educational panel discussions. Since AFTAC began hosting the WISE Symposium in 2013, it has grown from a small internal program into a prominent annual event that has brought in some spectacular guest speakers and briefers. And this year's symposium was no different. As a matter of fact, I'd argue that this year we were fortunate enough to have some of the most talented, accomplished, and skilled professionals, leaders at the top of their fields we've ever seen. We can't thank them enough for sharing their knowledge and experiences with our audience and for taking the time out of their daily schedules to discuss just how important science, technology, engineering, and mathematics are to the success of our nation. The goal of the AFTAC WISE Symposium is to offer an inviting place for participants to learn more about the positive influence women have in the work environment, more specifically, the STEM working environment, and how important it is to influence future generations to pursue careers in science and technology. WISE also serves as a way to celebrate the professional development, advancement, and achievement of women scientists and engineers to support our organization's desire to expand upon our own diversity and innovation goals. I was so impressed by our keynote speakers, from Dr. Bourne to Simon Sinek to General Salinas to Dr. Coleman. All our speakers were pure platinum, well-respected giants in their fields of expertise. Our panel leaders and tech talkers were also so impressive. And even before the start of today's program began, I had already received several texts, emails, and in-person comments from attendees who were just blown away by the content and level of the expertise of this year's symposium. As a command chief, one of my responsibilities is to maintain a close relationship with the local community. We all know how hard this has been since COVID began. But Americans as a whole are resilient, innovative people. And as a society, we've come up with ways to figure out how to stay connected to each other while keeping social distancing at the forefront of our operations. And WISE is no different. This year was the first time we've held the event in a virtual format. And from all accounts, minus a few technical hiccups along the way, our team has delivered on its promise to keep the symposium alive and kicking despite the global pandemic. I want to thank all of the educators out there who were able to carve out time on their academic calendars to allow their students to participate. We feel it's an invaluable opportunity for the youth of today, not just young women, but young men as well, to get an up-close and personal, albeit virtual, look into some of our STEM concepts that AFTAC uses to accomplish its global mission, and to hear from experts in the industry, government, and academia on a wide variety of STEM topics. To all the students joining us yesterday and today, way to go. We're honored you took interest in our program, and we hope you are walking away energized, excited, and with an even greater interest in science and technology. As for those who may be interested in pursuing a military career, I've got some Air Force recruiters standing by to get your contact info because let's face it, folks, the Air Force is the way to go. Okay, so maybe I'm a bit biased. I'll have a few Space Force recruiters available to speak with you as well. I'd like to give a special shout out to two of our project officers, Captain Haley Weir and Lieutenant Anna Arcturus, for putting together this incredible program. And it is no easy feat, especially with so many virtual moving parts. So a huge debt of gratitude to them and the entire WISE team for making this year's event such a resounding success. We hope our audience was as impressed with the program as well. So in closing, I'd like to leave you with one bit of sage advice, especially directed to the young women in today's audience. Never, ever give up on your dreams. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you can't pursue your goals and aspirations. As the great Mae Jemison, the very first Black woman astronaut, once said, Don't let anyone rob you of your imagination, creativity, or curiosity. Go on and do all you can with it and make it the life you want to live. Those are definitely inspirational words to live by. So on behalf of Colonel Katherine Branson, Dr. Bill Junig, and the men and women of the Air Force Technical Application Center, thank you again for joining us. And we hope you will return for next year's symposium, hopefully in person. Have a great day and always shoot for the stars.